Alright, yeah, the next quest we're doing is Welcome Back, Connor.
Yeah. Reinforcements. Watch out. Appreciate neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Keep the arts coming. Now you can waltz right up to them.
Yeah, that... My one damaging knife art really only does damage when I've got like a soul voice and secondary cooldown.
Feel even stronger than usual.
In the early game, I really, you know, your arts are so slow and you have so few arts at this point. I really kind of prioritize soul voices over secondary cooldown in the early game. We should hopefully get something to help with the secondary cooldown this episode, though. Please, Monica, you've got to understand, as Blades, our first priority is coming home alive. And as the one responsible for this team, I have to take the path with the least amount of risk. So you want to give up on his life to save ours? Pathetic. Look, if you don't want to go, that's fine. I'll find Connor alone. Monica, that's crazy. Will you please listen to me for a second? Huh? What is it? If you're out here, I'm guessing it's because you're a Blade. In that case, let me ask you something. Should an entire team risk their lives to rescue one single member? Or should that team run back to New LA like a pair of sniveling cowards and wait for reinforcements? I'd probably try to rescue my... And Joseph would too. See? You've got guts. What if our friend dies while we're sitting on our asses back in NLA? What then? And if the two of us go missing as well, how does that help Connor? This is difficult to ask, but would you head north to Sickle Rock Rise and see if you can find an interceptor named Connor? He's part of our team. We got separated on a survey job, and he hasn't come back. Thank you. I knew it should be me going instead, but we got beaten to a pulp on our when our survey mission turned into an impromptu copper Cinnicula hunt. Honestly, we're both at a loss here, as you can probably tell. I'm afraid if we go, we'll just invite more trouble. I'm sorry you had to see any of this, but know that I really appreciate the help. We both do. As soon as we know Connor's location, we'll do our best to rescue him. Please help us find our friend. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's head to Sickle Rock Rise and try and find that communicator. I do believe over here-ish is a field action. Yep. Field actions, I think they're always shown by a little yellow square on the minimap. So you can get this vehicle wreckage here, just on the outskirts of NLA. Get a mining probe, 6,000 credits. Nice, nice. Oh, there's a Tyrant over there. Cyrene the Lost. This is one that people in the early game love to try and get cocky and beat, and then get their asses kicked doing it. There are kind of high-level enemies around here, so just exercise caution. But we got our first outside of the story FN site here as well. Go ahead and pick this up. And the segment recon for this area here is actually for this quest here. Let's kind of go up this way where enemies too high for us aren't going to spot us. Now, for your trip up Sickle Rock Rise, I'm going to recommend that you change the time to the evening. Actually, no, hold on. I lied. You'll want night. Got a skull wreckage here. I think we saw someone talking about this. Sorry. When I said turn it tonight, I mean, I think we avoided a... I forget what that enemy was called, but I think we avoided something here. But I was thinking about a different point, I think.
Hey.
Oh, sweet baby back ribs. You're human. I guess my luck hasn't completely run out on me. These monsters were chasing me everywhere. First I ran out of ammo, then I lost my comm device, then... well, I was pretty sure my time was up. This. Well, you're still the one I owe. Though I can totally picture the two of you going at it. No? That's not what the dialogue was. Though I can totally picture the two of them going at it. They're like an old married couple. Yeah, this is one of those examples of, like, you know, the dialogue option really doesn't matter. So there's times in quests when it does matter, or where, like, it doesn't matter like this. And then there's times where it, you know, it could save a life, genuinely. Still, I suppose I should report back and let them know I'm okay. I hate to bother you, but could you help me look for my comm device? It should be nearby. I know we're both fellow blades and all, but I'm still willing to pay you for your time. It's my goof up that put us here anyway. We gotta go another 500 meters this way. But we should run across another FN site, luckily. So 2 FN sites from this one quest. I don't think I've ever seen these guys like fully walking. Huge potamus. That's cool. They usually just kind of like are more stationary around the water. There's a Tyrant over there. And there's the FN site I was looking for. Here's a Milesaur. We saw one of these when we first stepped out into the sort of cliff at the beginning of the game. Alright, well I believe this is the situation where I was thinking we would need it to be nighttime. There's the segment recon. Should be able to just be very slow, be very careful. Should be able to just sneak by and get Connor's comm device, but you know, make sure to come here at night or change it to night. Alright. And can we... is there a skip travel point that could get us back to Connor at least here? Nope. Not really. Any luck? Once we've got that baby, I can reach the others no matter where they are. Hey, nice work. I'm impressed. Glad to see at least one of us here is a pro. And now I know who to turn for help next time. Things take a turn for the worse. Alright, let me call up the others here. I managed to get in touch with my team, thanks to you. They're on their way here now. Here, this is my way of saying thanks. I really appreciate the help. Got a bargain tank top, blue camo. And as you can see here, we've already got our next quest from Connor, Cinnicula Assault. Hey there, Joseph. I managed to get in touch with my team thanks to you. They're on their way now. So what are you doing back out here anyway? You bored or something? If so, I suppose I can give you that bounty assignment I flubbed. The mark's a bold Cinnicula that has been running around making life hell for everyone. Somebody's chomping at the bit, huh? I bet you take that bad boy down without breaking a sweat. I'll forward the details to your comm device. Have at it whenever you like. This time we're getting a yellow camo tank top. Let me actually, speaking of tank top, let me... Nope, don't want to look at the fashion gear. Let me check out the ground gear and see what's going on with the bargain tank top. Heat wave screen, cooldown reducer, and secondary reduction, and a augment slot. Do I have any augments yet? We don't have any augments yet. Gives immunity to the effects of heat waves. That's cool. That's a weather condition, I believe. So, if you really don't want to change the weather, there's that. Reduces auto attack cooldown by 2%. That's nothing. Secondary cooldown reducer reduces secondary cooldown by 1%. That is nothing. I guess it is the one effects. We are, at the beginning of the game. Sure, it's better for my resistances. Yeah. And it's not like I'm getting any skills from the prototype bodywear. I am going to keep that fashion gear on, though. Because this looks pretty darn awful. Alright. Gosh darn, that is far. But we can hit up... I think we can hit up 2 more FN sites on this quest. Let's skip a little bit closer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that right there is this might be the segment recon. If not, okay, we're gonna try and get this whether or not it is. And just hope that no Grexes are nearby when I do this. And 2,000 credits, and that's it. And that was kind of crap, and it wasn't the segment recon. Awesome. A lot of scary level 30 enemies. Yeah, this is kind of the Xenoblade experience of just you can, especially in Xenoblade X more than any other game, you can just kind of roam into enemy territory where you're really screwed if you get spotted by anybody. So just good luck running through zones like this. That's all I can really tell you. Just keep running if you get spot. Ooh. Okay, no, I think that's up there. Something else I wanted to talk about is if you were interested in Xenoblade X, part of that interest might have been to fly around and fight things in a giant mech. I'm gonna be honest with you now and say that the big mech, you gotta work for that thing. I would say that at earliest you're gonna you unlock the scale closer to halfway through. Okay, no, that's actually I would not say halfway through. It's less than halfway through the game, but yeah, you have to earn your scale, and we're not gonna unlock it for quite some time. I would say like 20 hours at the earliest, but I would prepare yourself for more, closer to like 30 hours of gameplay before you unlock your mech. And when you cannot fly with it out of the box. That is something you have to unlock even farther into the game. Of course, I'll do those things as soon as they're available. But yeah, I'm gonna, but not before doing as much as I can do on foot before I start kind of past an FN site. We'll go back for that. But I will not get my scale before, you know, doing everything that doing every possible thing on foot that I can before the scale's available. Okay, this might be a problem. And then again, I will not unlock the flight module until I've, you know, done everything that I want to without the flight module that I can, because once you get those things, once you get your scale, and then of course later on unlock your flight module, it fundamentally changes how you interact with the game and play the game and explore the world. And I think it really, you know, needs to be felt. You need to have as much of the exploration as you can done on foot, and done without the flight module. So you know, it feels amazing. It feels super earned, but also just, you know, you get to be as intimate with Mira as you can, and give this world the respect it deserves. Okay, so this might be a problem. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Okay.
Early bird. That's move in and keep the rhythm going.
I hope I don't aggro the sewage there.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Yeah. One for the history.
Now, melee attack.
Roll armor.
Shadow strike. Off balance. I should
Anyone
heal
love
up
me
first.
enough to heal me?
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
One for the history books.
Sorry. I can't seem to get fired up.
This ought to fire you up.
Thanks a bunch. Scream edge.
Staggered.
Touch me
Okay, yeah, we did aggro the sewage.
Hit harder. Trouble.
Okay.
Heal me. Side flash.
Well,
I've got a
I'm gonna respawn now.
saw such
We can do
beautiful
this.
lights.
Okay, we're not as far. I am gonna head back this way, I think. Wait. More of like a this way. I do want to head back for that probe. Whoa, hold on. Vehicle wreckage right here. Wait, unless... Yeah, okay, hold on. Don't... I kind of forgot about that. Do not bother. You cannot get this flight mod... Or, fuck. You cannot get this FN site without the flight module. Don't stress yourself out, you know, looking around for that one. I've done that, I think, on all playthroughs that I've done. Yeah, then let's just head right back for the Cinnicula. Let's maybe try and... I might try and wipe out the sewage first. Because, like, this is gonna be... I don't have any new ground gear I can check out. Do I have any... Can I upgrade my arts any further? Not much. I don't have any skills yet. What? I am rank 7 Drifter. So soon, thankfully, we can choose our class. Let me know, guys, if you have any pathway that you particularly want to see. I don't. I'm not. I can tell you for sure, I'm not going Full Metal Jaguar, and I'm not starting with Duelist. I kind of do want to start with Duelist, but like I'm not gonna fall into that temptation. I really think that you should, maybe explore other pathways while you can. Because I'll warn you now, unfortunately, there's not this game's endgame doesn't have a lot of variety in terms of
It didn't have to be like this.
optimal options.
Hit him again for me!
I feel even stronger than you.
Scream it!
Teamwork, am I right? Thanks, guys.
I got a workout from all that running.
Ooh, we just got our first TP art. Recuperate. What is this? This is a knife art. Boosts evasion and continually restores HP. That is actually quite useful. So, yeah, I already think the TP is tension points. You need that to revive party members. And then also, I'll go ahead and... Ooh, it is more expensive to do TP arts. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll give it a level. And I'll give Flame Grenade another level. So, for TP arts, you need to rack up 1,000 tension points in order to
Open fire and blast!
get those
Cover fire. Slide.
going.
Thunder.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Trash talk.
Okay. That's annoying, because that went on for quite a while. I'm gonna go deal with this little sewage, because this will be a problem.
No team without me.
I don't know why they even bother.
Alright, so we finally got that cleared up.
Start.
Jeez, all I see is its legs. They're off guard. Stack them with melee. Fire,
Let your step open.
Dan, that's not how that works.
Being alone.
That was so close.
Sorry, but I've got
Okay. We're gonna try, at this point, we're going to try playing as Elma. Let's go for Elmazar. Real quick, because you've seen mine as I've got them. Upper hand. Grants critical power. This is a damaging TP art. I talked about how they needed 1,000 tension points. I forgot to mention, they do, instead of... I'm sure that the weapon damage stat does come into the calculation, but tension points calculate based off of your potential stat. So the higher your potential stat, the better for that. Sliding Slinger deals some damage from the side, boosts TP. Early Bird raises critical power, boosts critical chance, and boosts evasion. And Side Slash deals weapon damage, inflicts fatigue, from the side boost damage. This is how I'm going to lay out Elma's arts. I'm gonna get some potential up on Elma. Fashion gear. Hang on. I'm going to fashion gear real quick. Just so it doesn't look ugly. Since you've got 2 TP arts, something else I'm gonna do real quick is we can actually access mission control now. So I think you can accept up to 20 of these at a time and just do these as you wish. We're gonna take a look at these and do some for some experience. All right, we're gonna do these. What is that? 5. We're gonna do these 9. That one's already complete. I already met the requirements for that. See, this is how it makes your map look. I'm abandoning this. So we're just doing these 7. I'm not going to be doing every single one of these. I just really need some experience right now. Start with Sewage Sweep. We're gonna go ahead and get this FN site down here. And there's also a skeleton wreckage right here. Those are some cool enemies in the background there. So Lynn's got the level up already. I don't know that we have a wing there. No. So here's a good show of just the whack climbing that you can do in this game. Here's what I'm looking for. There we go. These are blocked us, but you know, I'm sure we can still fight these guys.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
Room up! There's 6 stars down.
Now it's my turn.
Hit him again for me! Wild
Nice wreck.
Here we go, and now Joseph got the level up. Hopefully the level boosts help. I will say, in this game, level does not have as much of an impact as in other games in the series. Especially, like, it's a harsh change from Xenoblade 1, where, like, level was so important in Xenoblade 1. And you know, you and your enemies have so many buffs and debuffs with your level. Waiting a second. Doesn't look like they're respawning. I'm starting this fight.
Engaging.
Just be smart, yeah? Okay, come on! Close in and start pounding.
Now it's my turn.
Fire carnival!
Grenade!
This is where you back. Keep the rhythm going. I'm sorry.
Watch me lay into him!
Crap!
Why are you targeting them?
Please heal me!
Come on. I don't want it to end.
Alright, so it is a new day, because I got really frustrated, because I recorded about an hour and 40 minutes of footage yesterday, and about 45 minutes of it was like pre-fighting the Cinnicula, which, you know, as you know, has been a struggle. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get the party up to like level 10 maybe. I don't know if this is the path that I'm gonna pursue. I'm gonna let you guys know that, but for now, we're gonna switch Joseph over to Striker. Alright, skills. Classes more advanced than Drifter can learn skills, which provide various effects by just being equipped. Different classes have different skills they can learn. Attaining rank 10 in any of the final stage classes allows you to master that class's weapons. Mastering a class's weapon allows you to use those weapons and any associated arts even when using a different class. We will definitely use this, take advantage of this in later parts of the playthrough. It is now time to reapproach, not physically, but in terms of planning, we're going to reapproach this gosh darn Cinnicula. We're gonna head back to NOA. We're gonna go to Armory Alley. We're gonna check out the shop terminal. We're gonna work our way up to level 10 to get some new weapons. Well, I'm gonna take advantage of the basic missions I have first, but I do want to show you real quick because I believe we can access this feature at this point, and I believe that it should be an offline feature. But if we go over here to the network console and you go over to accept support mission, you have all these missions here. You have different sets here that kind of range in like recommended levels and stuff like that. This one here gives you experience in class points and BP. This one is for reward money and Miranium. This one's for affinity. And, you know, different stuff like that. Very useful for grinding. I really wish that I knew that that was available when I first played the game. So it would have been so useful to know. But we're not going to use that quite yet. We're going to focus in on those basic missions, because if I don't do them now, I'll never do them. Shit. We're gonna hug this wall. Okay, that didn't help. We're still gonna sprint though. That also didn't help. Oh god, oh god, oh god. So we just got FN site 115 here. These two segment recons are locked for now, and there's a white whale debris somewhere in the neighboring area, in the neighboring segment that we can get recon. And we just got 2 of those. Basic missions complete. Elma's already about to level up. And these are all pretty clearly up there. Which I don't think I can get to. So I'm not doing this one right now. I can't even do this one yet. All gonna be up here on this mountain. I guess I can't get up this way. If there's any trouble involved in getting these guys, yep, looks like there's gonna be trouble. But I'll try my darndest to... Whoa! Okay. Kinda do need to go around that way. Okay, those are giant high-level sewage that will all see me. We're like so not supposed to be here right now. Not having fall damage in this game is so fun. Downhill, is it? No. Actually, no, we will go get that one. Well, actually, we can go down this way. Segment recon. Awesome, because I don't even have this segment yet. Oh, yikes. I think we can do this, though. Alright. There we go. There's that. We got an affinity update with Lynn, so we have 1/5 of her affinity done. I'm gonna go back and do those support missions that I was talking about, or do one of them. just I might just, depending on how difficult this mission is, I may just get us up to level 11. I may get the party just up to there. Oh, this is in like a new zone. We've got 20 minutes to do this as well.
Lay down some fire for me.
This round's gonna hurt. Infuriate! Rising flame!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'm not gonna really address that where the support mission takes us to a new continent. I'll just address it when we get there. When we get to this point in the game, which is not for like another 10 hours. I will be going to this area sooner than most people will.
My turn.
Shoot 'em now before they get out.
But you know, that's still not for a bit.
Cover fire!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee.
Alright, so yeah, just that mission took me like 3 minutes to do. Yep, and that got... I leveled up and got... Alright, I got class rank up. Boost evasion by 12% when wielding a ranged weapon. Agile gunslinger. I think I also got Primer. Oh my god, Primer's a great art. Grants critical power and boost TP. One of the best arts in the game. Yeah, Primer's fantastic. Get used to using it, and get used to hearing Elma or your character if if you're using dual guns, just constantly going, Primer! Primer's like key to any any later game build involving dual guns. I'm gonna go ahead and give one upgrade to two upgrades to Agile Gunslinger because skills are a lot cheaper to upgrade. See if there's anything worthwhile upgrading here. Upgrade Sliding Slinger again. I'm gonna get new equipment for everybody and try seeing how that works out for this Cinnicula fight.
Hey.
I'm not gonna be like, ugh, this is hard. Rearrange the order of quests because, you know, someone else could be like, God, I really want to do this quest. I'm not moving on personally even to like beat this level 8 Cinnicula tied to this quest that is optional. So I have to show you that it is possible to do now and show you how to do it and what you need to do it. There's like been a couple attempts too where I think I really could have done it if I didn't get interrupted by the goddamn Suid. Yeah, we're definitely going with the Titanium Blades 2 here for Elma. Purchase and equip. And the Soldier dual guns here. And Joseph, we're going to give a Titanium Sword. This Soldier Assault Rifle. I'm also going to get him a knife. We're going to get 2 knives. I'm going to get a Titanium Knife and a Titanium Knife too. I'm going to give her this resist flinch shield here. And give her this ranged attack up. Gatling gun. As we get later on, I probably will not be buying equipment from the store a lot.
Listen.
Houston was in front of the building across from the maintenance center searching for a new crew member. I wonder what she wants with them. Okay, they gave us a quest that we'll do later. Fun. Alright. Think we can beat this Cinnicula now? this? I think I should switch Joseph back over in terms of classes. Change class. Ground gear. Yep. We're gonna give you this melee attack up. Knife. And of course, I have to make sure to clear out the sewage first. Whoa, that is a Grex I am walking all over.
Engaging. Lay
This
down some
round's
fire.
gonna hurt. Roll armor.
I owe you one. Yeah. We're on top. Now, melee attack.
One for the history book. Shoot 'em now
It's time to
before they
attack.
get up.
Target in sight.
See, I think we're already, like, we're destroying these sewage quicker.
Now, melee attacks. Shred it. Side flash. Nice. Move in and do some engaging.
Time to ride the train to beat downtown.
Shut the fuck up, Joseph. What the hell was that?
Flame grenade.
I'm off balance.
Let's not go far in the head.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer.
Flying. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
One for the history books. Chrome armor.
Appreciate it.
Infuriate. Flame grenade.
Side flash. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Swift edge.
Fire carnival!
I think Lynn might have used the stagger and out of resistance, but we'll see.
Now that's how to evade. You can do it.
Chrome armor.
I owe you one.
I've been staggered. Recuperate. This one's great. You gotta get your aura.
Okay. This should tide me over. Shadow strike.
Isn't anyone lucky enough?
I should heal up first.
Flame grenade.
Three minutes.
Waltz right up.
Side flash.
This is already going a lot faster, I think.
Ooh, I'm getting
Fire
tingly
carnival!
here. Who do I take this out on?
Hit him again for me!
Yeah. We're on top.
Hey, you can waltz right up.
Now it's my turn. I owe you one.
Flame grenade.
Wild down!
Side flash. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
One for the history books. Chrome armor.
I owe you one.
Infuriate. Bet they're seeing stars now. Close in.
Now it's my turn. It's my adrenaline's rising.
Shoot them now before they get up.
Side flash. Now, melee attack. I'm off balance.
Staggered. Recuperate. This one's great. You gotta get your aura on.
Okay, this should tide me over.
Holy sister, stick it out!
Primer. My adrenaline's rising.
Hit him again for
I
me!
owe you one. Yeah,
It's
you're
staggered.
on top. Nice. Move in and do some
Watch
damage.
me lay
Bet they're
into
seeing
it!
stars now. Close in.
Now it's my turn.
Slit
Head destroyed. Move in
Ooh,
and
I'm getting
strike.
tingly here. Who do I take this out
Watch me
on?
lay into it!
Flame grenade. Yeah. Now you can waltz right up to them.
Now it's my turn.
Chrome
Now,
armor.
melee attacks. Side flash.
One for the history
Side
books.
slash. Nice.
Infuriate.
Move in and do some damage.
There we go. It's, you know, it's that easy. First try, really. Oh my god.
Some damage.
Well, there you go. There you go. That's what we've got for today. If you're enjoying the series, please like and subscribe. Come back tomorrow for the next part. Good lord. God, this one Cinnicula took way more out of me than it should. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. We got 3 more quests to do before we can continue the story.